Right, we're back. It's been a long time. Last time we did a video was the 13th of March. So it's been just over 5.5 months, Martin. It's been too long. How have you been?
Yeah,
What can you tell me?
uh, I'm, I've been, I've been better. Let's say that. What can I tell you? My biggest fans are Newcastle.
Yeah, we were talking the other day, weren't we, on
Yeah,
Thursday, I think it was.
yeah, it was Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday, yeah. So yeah, I seen that your post that you put on your channel. Some of
yes,
them videos them
comments.
comments that you got were absolutely vile. And the ones that you posted, that's only the tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't screenshot most of them to be honest with you. So yeah,
No.
unfortunately, I had to turn off the comments on that video.
Yeah,
It
and I
is
think
what
it's
it is.
disgusting because at the end of the day, it's your channel. You can do whatever you want. You shouldn't have to explain yourself to anybody.
No, no,
If you want to talk about Isak, you can talk about Isak. You know what I mean? And the annoying thing for me is half of these people, they've got no subscribers. I think they just set up channels just to abuse people,
yeah, they do. Yeah, it's troll, isn't it?
and then they notice that you've blocked them, so they set up another one, and then they do it again and again and again. It's disgusting. You shouldn't
Yeah,
have to turn the comments off because you're blocking out good people,
yeah,
people that have supported you from day one, you
definitely.
know, and it's just not good. I mean, yeah, you could just block people, which is simple enough, or hide them from the channel.
Yeah.
But the amount that you've been getting, you'd be there an hour, 2 hours, just blocking people.
Yeah. I've tightened down my security a bit. I've upped the filters on my words and blocked words out and stuff, so it shouldn't happen again.
Yeah, but the thing is, you shouldn't have to do that because I've made videos before about Isak, loads of different players, and I've never got the abuse that you've had. Or Dunk. Dunk gets a lot of abuse as well, doesn't he? But then
Yeah.
again, Dunk's on, what is it, 36,000
Oh, God. Yeah.
followers or
Massive.
subscribers, whatever it is. So although it's not right, you would sort of expect that anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
The more people you've got, the more vile people, unfortunately, you have to deal with.
Yeah. I
That's
suppose
why
it's
I'm
you.
glad that I'm just
Go on.
stuck on 2,000 something I think I've got.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, I've not been around very much. Some of the videos you've done, I've looked at, well impressive.
Oh.
When you've got over 300 views and stuff,
Yeah.
is there anything you want to discuss about the people that have supported you, or
Oh, just
talk
can't.
about the people that have watched your videos?
Yeah, I just appreciate each and every one of you that's watched my videos, supported me, subscribed. It means a lot to me. My aim is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and I'll be really happy if I can do that. So thank you very much for everybody that has, and has been nice and kind and left nice comments.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird though, isn't it? Because you get like hundreds of people subscribing, and
Yeah,
you get like a lot of good, nice comments, but it's just that one or two that just ruins it for you.
yeah,
You always remember the bad comments more than you do the good comments, which
yeah,
is what Dunk said before.
yeah,
And I agree with him. You could get, I don't know, 500 nice messages, and you get that one idiot.
yeah.
And the best of it is, they're so original. They don't come up with anything new, do they?
No,
You're
yes,
fat, you're bald, you're this, you're that. It's all stuff that you know yourself. You see it
yeah,
every fucking day in the mirror.
yeah. It's
You know what
nothing
I mean? Come up with something original.
groundbreaking.
You know what I mean? Why don't they say something like, "Oh, your channel's shit," or "You don't know what you're talking about." It's
Oh, yeah.
rather than being so hurtful. There's no need for it.
No,
It's
I mean
like
that.
that time when I did that live, and that last came on saying, "Oh, how come you're so bald," and all this sort of stuff. You know,
It's
it
that's
doesn't bother me.
embellished.
I've got thick skin. People can
Right.
say whatever they want to me. It takes a lot for me to block people. Um, the only way I block people is when they start talking about my family. I've said that before in videos,
Yeah,
and that's why I keep my family out of it, because nobody, apart from a select few people, know about my private life. They don't really know that if I've got kids or not. They know I'm married because I've mentioned it before,
yeah.
but I do that on purpose so that people, you know,
Can't use it as a
don't
weapon.
really know,
Yeah,
so they can't send abuse, personally. Say what they want about me. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I'm used to it.
I can take
You know,
it.
as you're growing up, you get to you take a lot of abuse, don't you? So
I've had
it's
it all
nothing
my
new.
life. Had it all my life, mate. Heard it all. It's nothing new to me. It's just the things that bothered me the most were the Jota stuff and the Hillsborough stuff. That was just disgusting.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I mean, to say, you know, how's Jota and how's the 97 and stuff like that, that's absolutely vile.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how them people sleep at night. It really does make me feel a bit sick.
Yeah, well, it just shows what sort of persons they are, doesn't it?
You know, why would you talk about the dead like that? You know what I mean? Is it because they can't defend themselves? Are they that much of a coward?
Well, that's the go-to for rival fans when they haven't got the intelligence to interact with you properly. They just resort to the same stuff, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. It's like Dunk said before, that all they're doing is giving their club a bad name, and it's true.
Yeah.
Because you think, I was saying this to the missus earlier, how many people in the world? So they reckon there's what, 8 billion people in the world. How many people do you think are actually on YouTube? I would say at least half. Surely.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, more than half's got access to it, haven't they? So there'll be
Yeah.
a fair large number.
That's why I said to you the other night. I mean, you don't agree with it, but I would call them out.
Yeah.
I would call them out, because at the end of the day, why should you take all the shit, hide them idiots, and let them get away with it to move on to the next YouTuber or the next person they want to bully? Do you know what I mean? Let the rest. Honestly think we should start calling them out. You know, and make them. I know that I mean, you've said to me, and you don't want it to come back on you or anything like that, but why should they get away with it?
I have reported them and that, so hopefully they'll get the channels took down or whatever. And if they do it again, I'll report them again. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's gonna look better if we just call them out. Just make a video. What we'll do is we'll just save them all up, and then we'll just call them out. We'll just do a video every week or whatever, and just say this is what they said, put them up on the screens and everything, and embarrass them.
Yeah, if it happens again,
you know, they think that they're fucking keyboard warrior heroes.
No, they're all
you know,
behind the keyboard, and they always are.
You know, there was one about something about was it something about a coma or something like that? They said to you as well.
They said, "I hope I'm on life support."
I mean, that's vile. Anybody that's watched your channel knows that you're badly struggling. So why would you say stuff like that?
No, they don't know. They just come on just to react to that video. And I'm not even saying they're all Newcastle fans because I can't prove it. It could be anybody.
No, you can't.
Could be just some random idiot on the internet pretending. Say, what do you do?
It's like I've said, all they are is keyboard warriors.
No, of course they are.
They wouldn't dare come and knock on your door and say to you all them things.
No, God, no, they'd have a nasty surprise.
Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't do it.
No.
So they know they can hide behind the keyboards, not even know what the face is like, because they're that much of a coward. They don't even put a profile picture on.
No, that's it.
Or even make a video so you can see what they look like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
that's how much of a coward they are.
Yeah, I'm not naive enough to know that I'm putting myself out there and I am a target. For some people, they will attack your looks or your whatever. It is what it is. But I ain't got a problem with that, to be honest with you. I've heard it all my life. It's water off a duck's back now. So
yeah, exactly.
Just when it gets to being abusive for people who can't respond themselves, are dead, and that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just disgusting. It really does make me balk. But anyhow, let's get away from these losers. Anyway, let's talk about something a bit more positive.
Yeah, can I just add one thing before we move on?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm not staffed at it. Our fan base, we have got some nutters as well, to be honest with you. Every club's got their own village that's missing its idiot. So it's not just Newcastle or whatever. It's every club has got their element of morons, basically, and was included. So I just wanted to make that clear that I won't singling anybody out.
No, that's true, yeah. It's like you say, you can't pinpoint anybody because these people don't even have a profile picture. You know, so you don't know who they are. You don't know who they support. You don't even know if they like football. Nothing. You know, they could just be, like I said, just keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
They could be anybody. They might not even like sport.
No,
They might be just vile creatures,
could be my
which is the
family.
only way I can describe him, is a vile creature.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call him a human. I'd call him a creature. A vile, despicable creature.
No, yeah, they're not human beings.
And if you're out there watching now, don't take it out on Martin. Message me, right? Because you are vile creatures. Anyhow, that's enough ranting. Let's talk about City getting beat 2-0.
I've seen that he's going to go cap in hand to the owners again because he wants a replacement for De Bruyne because apparently Turkey's shite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Turkey. I think he's a really good player. I know we were linked with him a few times, weren't we?
Yeah, I think we got the better player though, definitely. Florian Wirtz is
brilliant
player than Turkey.
I mean, he hasn't scored yet, but he's dominated a lot of the games, hasn't he? His passing, his vision, everything's just fantastic.
Just needs to get up to speed with the Premier League and then he'll set it alight, I think.
I tell you what's a big loss, talking about Tottenham, is Eze got to Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a brilliant player. Arsenal don't really need him. Although, after watching the game last night, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, last night, Saka got injured again.
Yeah, they've got 2 injuries, didn't they? I can't remember who the other one was.
No, I can't. But Saka is a great player.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, he's captain as well.
Yeah.
You know, and his goal was fantastic as well. How he gets that is not the first time he's done it. There's a few times he's done that.
No, that's it.
The angles that he scores, unbelievable. Yeah. Absolutely unbelievable.
He's still not up there in the debate as being as good as Mo Salah, though. Not for me.
No, I don't think he'll ever get the numbers that Salah gets.
No.
I mean, when you look at Salah last season, he got what, 30 goals or something, was it?
Yeah.
Something like 15 assists or 18 assists, whatever it was.
Ridiculous.
You know, that's great numbers for a winger. Really good numbers.
Yes, when he leaves, he's going to be a big shoes to fill.
Yeah. But I think we've already got our Salah replacement. I think we've got that YNWA for me. He's going to be a very, very special player. He reminds me a lot of Raheem Sterling when we first got him from QPR.
Yeah, hopefully he's got a better attitude.
Yeah, well, I mean, Chelsea were fuming about it, weren't they? I mean, Chelsea even banned our scouts, or whatever you call them, from their training ground, didn't they?
Yeah,
from their academies.
Drop one there, aren't they? Letting him go.
Oh, there's a few players though that they've got Chelsea. I mean, there's that many good players in London. London's massive, isn't it?
Oh, God,
really, compared to our little clubs.
Yeah.
You know, and all your best young talent ends up at in London.
Yeah,
look at that kid that Arsenal had yesterday.
Yeah.
He's only 15, and he looked a real talent. I can't remember his name. I'm not really good with players' names that aren't play for Liverpool, but he looked a real talent. Proper talent. But I mean, we've got some real good young talent coming through at our club.
Yeah,
aren't we looking at a kid from Fluminense as well, 18-year-old?
Attacking midfielder.
Attacking midfielder, yeah.
Supposedly, yeah, supposedly.
Yeah. So you tell me what I've been out of the loop for the last week. So you tell me what you found, any interesting transfer links or any players that have gone so you were surprised about.
There's been a couple that I've done cap scout videos on, and they've ended up at different clubs in the Premier League. Cully Mwendo, he's at a Premier League club who I did a video on. That did De Kuiper, he's the left back for Brighton now, who I would have had as a backup for Milos Kerkez if we didn't get him. There's a few good players.
Yeah. What do you think about the squad that Arsenal are putting together?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Got good depth.
They have, especially with Eze as well now. Once they get everybody fit, I think they're going to be a real force.
Yeah, there will be.
And Chelsea.
Yeah,
Chelsea's got some good depth.
Yeah. Well, they should do. They brought about 30 odd players, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like that João Pedro. I think he's brilliant.
Good player, yeah, definitely.
I watched him in the Club World Cup. I thought it was brilliant. What did you make of the Club World Cup? Did you watch much of it?
Not really, to be honest with you. Didn't really interest me. I don't understand how the likes of Chelsea and that are in there, and Liverpool didn't get invited and all this lot. So.
Well, apparently it's to do with, I read it somewhere, it's to do with whoever's won the Champions League since 2010 got the invite.
Right.
I think it was 2010.
Well,
Or was it 2015?
Best teams in the world, I suppose. What did Chelsea finish? 7th, was it?
It should be the champions, really, shouldn't it?
Should be, yeah. But I'm not bothered. It's give us a bit more time to rest and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've got the World Cup, is it? Euros next summer, World Cup.
Yeah.
And also, it's a full-on year this year for the players.
Yeah, so we've got the AFCON as well to worry about, haven't we?
Yeah, but I think we'll be all right for that. I think we're on losing Salah, aren't we?
Yes.
So if we can get Frimpong back, we've also got Chiesa as well.
Yeah.
We've also got YNWA. We've also got Dominic Szoboszlai. He can play on the right wing as well, can't he? So
yeah, we've got a few options.
We've got plenty of options. We just need to get Bradley back.
Yeah, I think if we could get another centre back, and I think we definitely need another striker. I think putting all our eggs in one basket with Isak's a bit of a dodgy. So if it's Isak or nobody, then I think we could be in trouble. Because if anything happens to DK, God forbid, then we are in the stick.
Yeah, because then you're starting to move players all over again, then, aren't you? You'd have to put like Gakpo up front, or put Salah up front, or put Wirtz up front, or something like that. You know, it is.
I know we've got that young kid from Salford. He looks all right, to be honest with you, but still too
He
young.
does. The only issue I've got with him is he doesn't look very fast.
I think he's deceptive.
Yeah. There is other kids that we've got as well, though, aren't there? Is Jaden Dan still there? Has he gone out on loan now?
Well, yeah, I think he wants to stay and fight for his place, but I think he'd benefit from going out on loan because he's not had a pre-season or anything, has he? He's been struggling with that injury.
Yeah. Who else have we got that's going out?
Still looking like Elliot's going to leave.
Yeah, I think that's a shame. But apparently the Slot said, hasn't he, that it's 40 million or nothing, or he stays, which is good. Because I like Harvey Elliott. I know that it's at that stage of his career, isn't he, where he needs to be playing football, but I'd hate to go to a Premier League team like Tottenham or something or come up against us, because he knows the club, doesn't he? He knows how Slot works. You know, that's always a worry for me.
Yeah, we just can't hold him back from progressing his career if he's not going to get the minutes, which I don't see where he's going to get the minutes because he's not quick enough to play on the wing. You've got Wirtz ahead of him for the 10 spot. I don't think his stature is good enough to play in midfield. Gets bullied a lot, doesn't he?
So yeah, and then you've also got Szoboszlai, the number 10 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Ekitike can play number 10 as well. So
McAllister can play that as well.
McAllister, you know, we've got plenty of. That's the only problem, isn't it? We have got that issue.
If he was quick enough, and then he could compete with Salah, but he's just not quick enough.
No. Saying that though, in the Community Shield, I wasn't overly impressed with Salah. I thought he looked like it slowed right down. I know that he's 32 now, isn't he, or 33?
Yeah, I think he's lost half a yard, definitely, as you do.
But then against Bournemouth, you know, to get the fourth,
oh yeah,
it looked like he got it all back again. Do you know what I mean? Because he shifted across that grass, didn't he?
Oh God, yeah.
He must have got 20 yards in about 15 seconds. Yeah, that's quick.
I've seen a video about who's the fastest player in the Premier League at the moment so far, and it's Jeremy Frimpong. It's the fastest so
very
far.
Fast.
And
he is very fast.
Second. I think Alanga was fourth.
He's a good player, Alanga, as well.
Yeah. Not saying anything negative about any Newcastle players.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be a great signing for Newcastle, that Visa money, I think. Brilliant replacement for Isak. I'd be going out spending 50 million on him over Isak all day long.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, it must be frustrating for Newcastle fans.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're the richest team in the world by 10 country miles.
Yeah.
You know, being owned by the Saudi government, who I don't even know how much Saudi Arabia as a country's worth.
Well, if they were allowed to do it, they could buy a new team every year. That's what the rules are there for, to protect them.
Yeah, exactly. I've always said that if they wanted to, the Saudis, and they were allowed, they could actually buy every single Premier League team if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Like they've got in Saudi Arabia. I mean, they've got the top 5 or 6 teams there.
Yeah.
Something like that. You've got Al Hilal, Al Nasri, and all that lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's not fair, really. I don't think. You know how they can own whoever they want and then just pass them around each other whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, true. There is a site. Chelsea's doing some dodgy deal with that lad Enciso from Brighton, aren't they? He's going wherever he's going, then he'll end up at Chelsea in 2029 or something, 2030, to circumvent some rules.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of things going on dodgy with Chelsea.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, I read somewhere that the group that owns Chelsea, is it something Lake?
I couldn't tell you.
It's whoever it is anyway. They actually work for the Saudis. They're like an investment firm for the Saudis.
Yeah, it's some sort of
So technically, the Saudis partly own Chelsea, from what I read, which has got to be illegal.
Yeah,
but because they've put it in this investment firm's name, they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Let's just have a quick look. I'll tell you now what it's called. You talk for a sec while I find this.
Yeah, well, I mean, so we're looking forward to the game tomorrow evening. That should be a banger. I think the only injury concerns are Bradley and Gomez, both doubts. Oh, obviously Frimpong's out till after the international break. So I in my prediction of the lineup, I put Szoboszlai at right back. It could be Curtis Jones. It could be Szoboszlai. Hopefully Gomez is fit enough to play a bit of part, or Bradley's fit enough to play a bit part. I do not want Endo playing at right back.
No, it's too small. Yeah, I was right. It's
low.
The owners of Chelsea are called Clear Lake Capital.
Yeah.
Well, it says here, Chelsea owner consortium led by Todd Bowley has a combined estimated net worth of around $15.8 billion, with Bowley's personal net worth listed at over $6 billion. By some sources, both figures vary. The consortium includes Bowley, Clear Lake Capital, with partners Begdad Egbale and Joe's Felix Garno and Mark Walter. Is that the one that used to play for us?
Ex-Rangers.
But yeah, apparently Clear Lake have got something to do with the Saudis.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
And what I found dodgy as well is when Chelsea spent all that money, where did all their players go? Saudi.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
So there's something dodgy going on there, and they were giving him top money as well.
Yeah, they're obviously bending the rules that are there to not break any laws, aren't they? They're doing it. They must have the best lawyers and
they're clever, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're very, very clever, the Saudis. They're worth like what? Last time I looked, I think they said that the actual country is worth something like 1.5 trillion.
Yeah, the silly money. Yeah. If any are watching, my link on my video on my channel page, and I've got a couple of links on there if you want to donate me some money.
Yeah, exactly. Let's help the little channels. Yeah. But sorry, mate, you were talking about right back. What? Yeah, Endo. Yeah. No, for me, I think it'll be Szoboszlai.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's what I think.
Yeah, he did it in pre-season, didn't he? So.
Or it's an outside bet. could be that Leone.
Could
Because I
be.
know he can play right back as well.
I'd be worried about throwing him into that atmosphere against Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
I think it's not as slow as I thought he was, but I think he'll get absolutely rinsed by Gordon.
I think he will. But then, like you said, I think we discussed this the other day. You were on about maybe trying a left back there.
Yeah, it's got options. Robbo could play there. Simicast could play there. Quite two-footed, isn't he, Costas? So that's if he's still at the club by then.
Well, yeah, I was just about to ask you about that. I seen a brief headline on Instagram, something about someone wanted him on loan.
Yeah, I think there's a few interests from France. I think, was there somebody in Premier League? I can't remember. I think there's a couple of European clubs are after him anyway. But loans,
So if you're going to let him go, I wouldn't loan him out. I'd just get rid of him.
Yeah, just sell him. Get you 12 million quid, whatever. Get your money back and move on.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's been a brilliant backup, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, I know he makes a lot of mistakes, and the problem is a lot of people were comparing him to Robbo, and you couldn't do that.
No.
You know, when Robbo and Trent were hitting them numbers, them assist numbers,
yeah.
For me, they were the two best right back and left backs in the world at the time.
Oh, there was, definitely, yeah.
You know, so to say, oh, Simicast is crap, he shouldn't be playing, I think that was unfair at the time.
Yeah. I mean, Robbo's not adverse to making the error, is he? He's made up quite a few.
Yeah, he has recently. I mean, up until the last, say, 18 months, maybe, he was brilliant. You couldn't fault him.
No.
But I think his legs are catching up, aren't they? That's the problem. You know, he can't get up and down like he used to.
No.
I feel a bit sorry for Kirkes, though. I think he's not settled quick enough yet, has he?
No, it's still early days. I think we can't really judge the Bournemouth game because I think he was really fired up for it when it was his old team. And I think in my predicted lineup, I think I actually started Robbo in that game just so it took the pressure off him a bit. But
yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember that. So, sorry, carry on. So you've got Alisson in net, Szoboszlai at right back.
Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes.
What did you think of Konate against Bournemouth?
I thought it was a bit all over the place at times, but at other times, his aerial, I think he won all his aerial battles, I think. But it doesn't. It looks like an accident waiting to happen sometimes.
Yeah, do you think his head's turned with this Real Madrid thing?
Yeah, I think he'll be gone, I think.
So do you think...
I know.
I think me personally, I think we'll get the Mark Guai, however you pronounce his name, done.
Yeah, Guai.
Before the 1st of September. And I think Konate could go, you know, which would leave us short.
Yeah, well, like I said, Leone's been brought in to be a first teamer, hasn't he? Gomez can play centre back. I think we'll be all right if we've got Gay in to let Konate go, I suppose. But
yeah,
I'm not sure that we'll let him go for free, so I'm not sure.
I wouldn't let him go for free personally. I'd like to. I think it's bad management to let any player go for free.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I think as much as we've slagged Edwards and Hughes off in the last year or so, I think they've done fantastic this summer.
Yeah,
I can't fault them.
No. As long as we can get the centre back and another striker, I'll be very happy.
It's like to get 10 million out of that Trent deal. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, I've got what do you get for Dope 25?
Yeah, and he's only played 26 games or something, including substitute appearances.
Yeah, I think our net spend at the minute is around 50-60 million euros, is it? 60 million quid?
That's what I mean. It's not a lot, is it?
No, I'd say with the players that have come in are better than the ones that have gone out for me, but just about depth now.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't got an issue with them, and I'm the biggest FHG outgoing, but I can't complain when they're acting like they should do. So I'm really happy.
Exactly. No, the only thing is, I think, like you say, the strength and depth isn't there now. I mean, we've got rid of a lot of players, haven't we? Like fringe players and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like Ben Doak and Quansar and stuff like that.
Morton.
You know, Luis Diaz and Nunes and that. We haven't replaced Diaz yet.
No.
We haven't replaced Quansar.
Obviously,
Who else have we got rid of?
we didn't get rid of him, did we? But Jota, bless him, we've not replaced him either, have we?
No, that's what I mean. We've only really replaced Nunes with Ekitike, really, out of the front line.
Yeah.
I know we've been quite good. We've kept a lot of the midfield together.
Yeah, didn't really. We did rebuild previously for the midfield, didn't we?
Yeah. But we've already done the midfield, so I think Mamadashvili impressed me during pre-season.
Yeah, he's a good keeper. Very good keeper.
I know, I was a little bit worried about him after watching a few highlights of time at Valencia.
Yeah.
You know, some of the howlers that he had. But to be fair, you can't really blame Mamadashvili for some of them.
No, he's got
howlers.
The defence in front of him was pretty shocking.
Yeah. And then we've been linked with a few of their centre-backs. I was a bit worried when they were saying about them centre-backs. I thought, well, hang on a minute. They've been shipping goals for fun last season.
That one who's
I was a bit worried.
I think he's a good player. Can't remember his name.
Is it quite Squalera or something? I can't think of his name myself. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Valencia over the years have had some great players. I mean, you've had David Villa, David Silva, some great players.
Yeah.
But but the thing I'm worried about, though, like you say, is the defence.
Yeah.
I mean, Konate's head's turned. Van Dijk was piss poor against Crystal Palace. I think he was the worst player on the pitch. Did not communicate at all with Kirkes.
No.
Basically left Kirkes out to dry, didn't he?
Yeah. It's all about getting used to playing together, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, but I mean, he's supposed to be a leader, isn't he?
Yeah.
Virgil should be talking to him, and he's on his side as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as if he's shouting across the frimpong or something.
No.
You know, he basically stood right next to him, isn't he?
Yeah, I would say I think the game turned when he took both the full-backs off. That sort of made us go proper crap, didn't it? Got them back to 2-2.
Yeah.
And then we managed to pull it back again. We put up until
I think
controlling it.
Yeah, exactly. I think some decisions that Slot makes are a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
Like
to play Chiesa at all last season. That's a bit of a head scratcher when it's calling out for him to be given a chance, but he didn't give him a chance, did he?
No, but then I think it must have been part of the press conference because I was reading about it.
Yeah, I saw it as
the other day, saying that he's turned the corner and we're going to see the best of him this season and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hope so.
But I think Chiesa will stay.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen in a minute. Can't let it go.
Because I think if this tragedy didn't happen with Jota, I think he'd have been gone.
Yeah.
But now I think with Jota gone
and Diaz,
I think Chiesa stays.
Yeah, I'd say I think
and does the Jota role as an impact player.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I've never gone for this Rodrigo talk. I think it's all agents. Personally, I don't think we're even talking to them. The sort of package you would want. I don't see that at all. I don't think there's anything in it. Rodrigo.
No, I don't see it either. Although I would love to get Rodrigo through the door. What a player he would be for us.
Yeah, it's just a package.
I rate him that highly. I think Salah would be even shitting his pants.
Yeah, well, it's good. They'd have proper competition for a change, wouldn't they?
I do, honestly. I think if we got Rodrigo, I think Salah would find himself on the bench.
Well,
maybe a few games.
Yeah, well, that's what you need, isn't it? You need two good players, equal quality in every position. That's what you really need.
Yeah, definitely. That's what champions do, don't they? You know, I mean, look at City. I think I've seen somewhere that the average team against Tottenham, average age of the team was like 24.
Yeah, they've done a lot.
They're in a bit of a rebuild, aren't they?
Yeah, it's going to be a couple of years yet till they're battling everywhere again.
But I think what's happened with City is I think the owners have said to Pep, because he wanted to go, didn't he, in the summer apparently?
Yeah.
I think what they've said is stay for another year, rebuild for the future for us, and then you can go.
Yes, possible.
because I think what'll happen is Guardiola will take a couple of years out, and then I think he'll end up in Saudi.
Yeah, well, good show.
Because that's where the big money is, isn't it?
God, yeah.
And then you've also got Forest as well. I mean, did they draw today? Yeah, they did. They 1-1. Their managers fell out with the owner, aren't they? They're having some sort of crunch meeting.
And he's a good manager. If they get rid of him, they'll be regretting it.
Well, have you seen who apparently they're eyeing up to replace him?
No, I'm not seeing that.
Jose Mourinho or Conte in Milan.
Imagine watching that team play football. It'd be the most boring shite you've ever seen.
I like Forest, though. I think they've built a real squad there.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think he's a brilliant player. I liked him when he was at Chelsea.
Yeah.
And he nearly kicked on again, didn't he, at AC Milan, and then come back on loan last season. Yeah. And I think he's back permanent now, isn't he, at Forest? They've got a really, really good team. Same like Chris Woods.
Yeah.
What do you think of Chris Woods?
Well, he's turning back the clock, isn't he? He seems to score.
He's an old school Alan Shearer type, I think.
Yeah.
You know, that's another player that Newcastle should have never let go. He was brilliant, I thought.
Yeah.
They didn't give him a chance.
Yeah.
But only time will tell. I think, like I said, I think Chelsea and Arsenal are the teams we've got to watch out for.
Yeah.
I think they've got good strength in depth. There's not many teams that could lose like a Saka and still put on a player as good as him.
No, this is it. We'd struggle. We lost Salah. Who's going to replace him? Who's as good as Salah?
Yeah, it's like it made me laugh. I don't know if you've seen it on X or anything about what Arteta said about Liverpool that would try to buy the title and stuff like that.
Do they realise how much money they've spent?
Haven't they spent something like 1.4 billion or something since he's been there?
Yep. Their net spend is massive compared to ours. He's just talking shit. Looking Lego-headed muppet. Oh, shit, I'm going to upset Arsenal fans now.
Sorry, Arsenal. Yeah, sorry, Arsenal. What was I going to say? Yeah, if you look at the last, say, 15 years, if you compare Liverpool to Arsenal, we've probably spent, what, 400 million?
Yeah, I think we've averaged...
balancing in that. Maybe 450.
Averaged about at least 5 million quid a year since FSG came in until this year. Something like that.
45 million. They've just spent 67 on the Eze.
Yeah, I think even for the last three or four seasons, Newcastle spent more than Liverpool as well. So
that's what I mean. Arsenal are spending on average about 200 million every summer, I would say.
Yep.
Minimum.
They can't talk. They're just jealous, I think.
If we were to have a look, how much money have Arsenal spent since Arteta has been manager? Here we go. In each of Arteta's 5 full seasons prior to this one, Arsenal have spent more than 80 million every time. That includes totals of 143 million in 2021-22 campaign, 159 million in the 22-23, and 199.3 million 2 seasons ago. That's just in 5 years.
Yeah.
So you're talking about 800 million.
If not more, yeah.
It's madness.
It's like people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Well, we've been the last 10 years since FSG have been in charge. This is the first year we're acting like the big club we are. And I welcome it.
That's what I mean. We're bringing in, what was it, 700 million or something? We brought in sponsorships and everything last summer,
Yeah.
or this summer.
It's like Edwards and Hughes and all that lot managed to get good prices for the players we sell, which is a very good. It's a very good thing to do, isn't it? Not all clubs can do it.
Exactly. Here we go. So I've just found this here. So it says Arsenal's spending since Mikel Arteta joined in December 2020 excess of 650 million.
Is that without?
So summer of 2020, they spent 81 million. Summer of 21, 156. Summer of 22, 121. And 2023, 238 million. So that's not including last summer. Yeah. That's just up to 23.
Oh, this summer.
Or this summer. But there's actually something on here. I'm not going to put it on because it says here, Eze to Arsenal, after 1 billion spent, Arteta must deliver. Yep. So Arsenal spent £1 billion since Arteta's been in charge in 5 years.
I can believe it.
And they're saying that we're trying to buy the title. Madness.
Yeah, crazy talk.
So
I didn't finish my starting 11, did I?
No, that's what I was about to say. Let's get back. So we're on to the midfield now.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd break it up rather than just throwing it out, having a bit of a natter about some shit in between.
So my midfield. Yeah, I've gone Gravenberch, McAllister, and Florian Wirtz.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've missed Gravenberg against Palace and Bournemouth.
Definitely.
I know he's not on number 6. I think he's what Slot's done with him has been brilliant.
Yeah, he's reinvented his game, hasn't he? He's a very good player.
And the good thing for me as well is he's only young.
Yeah.
Was he like 23 or something?
I think so.
22 or something like that.
Got the peak years ahead of him, yeah.
That's what I mean. We've got quite a young team when you think about it. I know we've got a few old heads in there.
Yeah.
But we've also got quite a young team as well.
Yeah.
You know, with the additions we've made, you've got Florian Wirtz, he's like 22.
Kirkes
is 23. Gakpo's 24.
Kirkes, Frimpong.
That's what I mean. We've got a really young team now.
Yeah.
I mean, even Mamardashvili's only 24, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not very old, is he?
You know, so we've got a really good young team. And then you've got like your Jaden Dans and Gamoa. McAllister's only 26, but I personally think this is his last year.
It could well be.
I think he could go to Real Madrid next summer.
Depends if they want to pay or not.
I think they're going to have to pay 100 million, though. I can't see us selling him for less than that.
Easily 100 million.
You know, he's a serial Premier League winner. I think he's won it twice. Won the FA Cup, World Cup. You know, he's a proper winner, isn't he? So I can't see him going for less than 100 million. And he's still got, what, 2 or 3 years left after this year?
Yeah, not that contracts mean anything, as we can tell by Isak.
No. To be fair, though, I know that we're going to go on about Newcastle fans, but I do feel sorry for them. I think the way that Isak's gone about it is a little bit wrong.
Yeah, I don't agree with it at all.
I think what he should have done is trained as normal, played as normal, honoured his contract, kept his head down. Yeah. And then if he would have gone, or if he goes, at least the fans could say, well, he gave us everything.
Yeah.
Because I think they would have battered Aston Villa. First game of the season, if Isak was playing. You know, I don't think Villa are the same force this year as they were last year.
No, well, they've lost a couple of good players, aren't they? There's on talk of losing Rodgers and all. I think we should be in there if he's going. Morgan
Rodgers. Would be a good signing. Yeah, I would take him definitely. But would he want to sit on the bench though?
No, probably not.
Because he's not going to get in above Isak, is Ekitike, is he? I don't think.
More, he plays on either flank, doesn't he? Really, I think. But it would be.
He's more like a number 10, isn't he?
Yeah, 10.
Number 10, false 9. But I do like him. I think he's a really good player.
Now, well, that Calvin Ramsey, is it? Then signed from Villa, Newcastle. He's a good player and all.
Yeah, he is. Jacob Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey, that's it, not Calvin. Oh, I think
Yeah.
Calvin Ramsey's all right back, isn't he? We've never seen.
Yeah. Have he gone back out on loan again? Or have they actually released him now?
I'm not sure. He's another Ben Davies, isn't he?
So we've covered McAllister.
Yeah.
We've covered Gravenberg.
Yeah.
So we're on to Wirtz now.
Yeah.
I know we touched on Wirtz briefly to say how he's done, but I wanted your opinion on Szoboszlai. What do we do with him now?
This is. I made a video about how's he going to get in the team, and I got a bit of backlash for that. I know, but who's he? He had a really good pre-season, by the way. Szoboszlai. I think he was one of his best pre-seasons ever, and I love him. It's his engine. He's our engine. He's our legs. But how do you get him in? You're going to have to change the formation to get them all in. It's like people say, well, you can play Wirtz on the left, but if you're playing him out there, he's wasted. He's much better as a 10, in my opinion, for what it's worth. But
Yeah, definitely.
To have, but I just don't know where he's going to play regularly unless you're rotating a lot in midfield.
I think I agree with you there, though. I think if Gakpo gets injured, I think Wirtz will shift over.
It can play there, but I think Wirtz out there personally.
I think he's wasted out there, but I think if anything happens to Gakpo, I think he will go on the left wing, and then Szoboszlai will go back to the 10.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
That's what I think.
Gamoa, is it? Because he's too young to be starting regularly. But
I was just about to say that. What do you think about Gamoa being the number 2 left back this season? Left wing, sorry.
Yeah, I hope he does get some good minutes, especially in the cups and that, and against the lower opposition in the Champions League. I'd be playing him. I think he's a very good player. Very good player.
I've loved watching him in pre-season. I love his energy. I love the way he's an old school
proper winner
for me. Yeah. It reminds me of like a McManaman or a Barnes.
The way he glides across the
ball and just says, "Right, come on then, let's have it." And I love it. I love to see it.
Going to put the fear in
Ronaldo step overs and that.
Yeah, he's going to win a few penalties, I think.
Yeah, I love his Ronaldo step overs.
Yeah,
I really do. But that's what Sterling was like when he first came.
Yeah,
he was exactly the same. It's like I made that video quite a while back now of Where Are They Now, I think the series is called, or something like that. And I did a feature on Sterling and how he's gone from playing for Chelsea to winning everything to just fighting now to get a club.
Is he not at Arsenal anymore?
No, because it was a loan deal, wasn't it? So he went back to Chelsea. And I don't know what he's doing now. Last time I heard, I think Fulham were linked with him.
Probably looking after his 15 kids. Put it about a bit, hasn't he, the lad?
Yeah. Didn't he have his first kid when he was like 17, 16 or something like that?
Pretty young, wasn't he?
But I actually enjoy that series that I did about Where Are They Now. I think I might start doing a bit more on that again.
Good series, mate.
Have you got any ideas of series that you could do on your channel or anything new for your channel you could get people excited about? Besides this, of course.
No, just doing my thing. Like I say, if it ever starts feeling like a job, I just can't be bothered with it. So.
No, exactly.
I like to do my scout videos, but you can only do so many of them. I'm just doing what I do at the minute.
I've enjoyed your Scout series. I can't even talk, me. I've enjoyed that. I think it's been good. How much research do you do into it? Do you watch clips? Do you read stuff? How do you come up with these?
I watch
videos.
I've seen most of the players on the highlights from YouTube. Research. I do research quite a bit of the stuff. I use Transfer Market and the Sofa Scores and stuff like that to have a look at all the data, especially the XGs and stuff. It's quite interesting. Believe it or not, I do put a lot of effort into it.
You do, and it shows. I mean, like I said before, you get 300. Sometimes you get 300 views per video. I've never had that. No. I've never had over 20, 30 views for any of my videos.
Weird.
Maybe I'm putting too much out. I don't know.
got a lot more subscribers than me, you think you'd have massive views, wouldn't you?
That's what I mean. I mean, I think that's why I've disappeared for such a long time, because I lost the heart. You know, I was smashing out videos left, right, and centre. I wanted at one point. You know,
it does get too much.
Maybe too much, yeah.
You've got to
So
balance
maybe
your family life, your work life. It's a hard balance, isn't it? Especially when you're not earning anything from putting all the effort in.
No. I mean, half the time I don't even get likes. You know,
Yeah,
I'll watch like I was looking on my YouTube Studio, and it tells you how many people watch your videos and to how long they watch it. And people are watching it for like 10, 15 seconds and then just going off it. But it takes 1 second to press like, whether you like it or not. Do you know what I mean?
I always say, like, leave a comment because it gives me motivation to carry on. You know what I mean? That's what I like.
Exactly.
Putting videos out left, right, and centre, you're not getting any interaction. You think, well, what's the point in doing it?
Exactly. And it's like what people don't, well, they probably do realise, but they don't give a shit. It actually costs us money. You know, we're not rich. We don't get paid loads of money. You know, you've got to pay your electricity to actually make the videos. You're going out your own time to do the research.
Yeah. If you're using anything like Canva Pro or any like graphic creating things where you've got to pay for the pro versions or AI Pro, it all costs money.
Yeah, of course it does. I mean, if you were to get ChatGPT, for example, that's £20 a month.
Yeah.
You know, Canva's about £20 a month.
Yeah, they're all pretty similar.
It all adds up, and it all comes out of our pockets. You know, nobody helps us. So everything people see on our screen, we do ourselves.
Yeah.
We're a one-man band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the thumbnails, everything that we do.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a bit
more.
I'm using a lot more AI to help me with my thumbnails. I think they've come on a hell of a lot to what they used to be.
Yeah, but what you've got to remember is, you're using AI, but you've also got to type in what you want to see. You've got to get it right. You've got to get it crisp. I mean, even using AI, it sometimes brings up a load of shit that you haven't even typed in.
Yeah, like 80% of the time, you're thinking, well, that's not what I asked you to do.
No, that's what I mean. So you end up having to fucking filter it all yourself and piss about with it yourself. So it's not easy. People don't realise how hard it is to do a YouTube channel.
Oh, massively, yeah. And it's like, I don't know about yourself, but I find it hard to take in other people's content who are doing covering the same subjects, because you're doing your own thing and you don't want to be watching everybody else who's doing the same thing, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
It does get a bit too much at times.
It's like I don't really go on YouTube anymore. I go and watch your videos. I'll watch Dunk's videos.
Yeah, that's about it.
And that's it. I don't go on YouTube anymore, so I don't watch anybody else's videos. So I don't know what they're talking about or anything. I'll just look on the internet and I'll say, right, this has been linked, and I'll do my homework, find out what I can about the player, do a little bit of like not a script, but you know what I mean, like
bullet points and stuff.
Well, it's a script, isn't it? Yeah, it is a script. You know, I'll make notes, and occasionally I have to read off the notes because, as you know, I've not got the best memory in the world. I won't talk about it on videos because, you know, I'm quite private, but you know what I'm talking about from when I was younger and that. You know, so my memory's not great. You know, I forget fucking a lot of things. I can write something down and still forget to say it, and it's right in front of my face.
Well, it's me. My memory's getting worse with age, definitely. I went to see my sister today, and I was meant to take her 3 ornaments that I got given that were made for my mum before she passed. Like 3 little elephants, see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil, like little elephants, because she loved elephants. And I said I'll give them to my sister. I got about 2 streets away from my house, and I remembered that I hadn't brought them. It's fucking terrible stuff like that.
Yeah, well, but yeah. So let's go to the front line. Let's go back to the starting 11. It took us half an hour to do a starting 11. So far we've got Alisson, Szoboszlai, Konate, Van Dijk, and Kirkes. And then we've got Gravenberg, McAllister, Wirtz.
Yep.
And then obviously without even saying it, we'll have Salah on the right wing.
Yeah.
That's obvious. I think at the moment the front three picks itself.
Gakpo and Ekitike.
Especially against Newcastle.
Yeah.
You don't want to be saying, "Oh, we'll tell you what, then let's give Chiesa a game and rest Salah. Let's put Gakpo up front and Gamora on the left wing or something." You know, we don't really want to be doing that. Not at the start of the season. That's where you build your momentum, isn't it?
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, yeah. Start of the season, very tough games, and you grind results out, don't you? So,
especially for us, I think our first 3 games are probably harder than we've had in a long time. I mean, Bournemouth's not an easy game for anybody.
got Arsenal,
You know, and then we've got Arsenal Sunday. You know, that's a tough start. Me personally, I'd take a draw on Sunday.
Yeah.
Against Arsenal. I think we'll beat them.
If we're at home, I always want to win at home. I'd take a draw against Newcastle.
Yeah, because it's at Newcastle, isn't it?
Yeah, I always want to win my own games.
But I mean, I've been really, really impressed with Ekitike. I thought his goal against Palace was fantastic.
Yeah, he's better than what I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about him quite a lot on our channels, haven't we? But I think we've said this before, both of us on our videos, that you can't really go off YouTube highlights because they don't put shit on there, do they?
No,
you know, they don't put like a brilliant goal and then a shocking miss.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's always the best stuff.
Yeah, of course it is. That's what they do, isn't it? They can make any player look good on YouTube, can't they?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at over the years, we've had some shit players, but on YouTube they look like fucking world beaters, don't they?
Definitely, yeah.
You know,
that's why I like going on like Super Scores and Foot Mob and stuff like that to have a look at their XGs. And I did watch quite a bit of the Bundesliga last season, so I know he was a good player. But I won't be hypocritical because it's on video somewhere. I said I'd prefer Sesko than over Ekitike, but I've changed my mind.
Yeah, he hasn't really got going yet, has he? Bless him. Yeah. But it was nice to see. Well, not nice, but it was nice to see Kopites get off the score sheet last night.
Yeah.
It was a typical. I don't know if you watched the highlights. His first goal was typical Kopites.
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant. Cut inside, put it in the bottom left-hand corner. The penalty just smashed it. Keeper had no chance. But I like him. I think we've got the best one, though, to be honest, out of the 3.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Let me just plug my laptop in. It's dying already.
Because
and it's fully charged in an hour, and it's dead in an hour.
Ekitike's got a bit of everything for me. I think he's got pace. He's a big lad. He's 6'3", something like that.
For a big lad,
there's only one thing that I would criticise from him. Is his headers. His headers for me.
Yeah.
You know, for someone who's 6'3", he shouldn't be squandering the chances he did against Palace and Bournemouth.
No, I think it's timing. Timing was off a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it's like against Palace, he scored that wonder goal, and then he had that chance, didn't he? More or less an open net, ballooned it over.
Yeah.
You know, I think his consistency will come.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's a complete package yet, but I am impressed with him.
No.
Really impressed with him.
He's an upgrade on Nunes.
Oh, definitely. But again, I think Nunes will bang in 25 goals in Saudi. I know it's only
I'd get 30.
Weak-ish league. But it is getting better. You know, there's some good players going over there. You know, you've got like Laporte, for example. He's a good centre-back.
Yeah. You
know, you've got Nunes from Wolves. There is some good players over there. What's happened with Neymar? Is he still in Saudi?
Well, I couldn't tell you. No, I think he's gone back to Brazil, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think I've seen somewhere that is it Sao Paulo?
Yeah.
I think that's where he started, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the thing about the Saudi Pro League and that, it can throw all the money in the world at you, but when you're only playing in front of 500-600 people, nobody's interested. That's why the Chinese Super League spent all the money on the players and nobody watched it.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're getting to the point now where they're actually letting people come in for free, just so because it's on telly now, isn't it? Isn't it on is it on the Zone or something like that now?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if they want to
go and watch even the Nations League's on the Zone now.
Yeah, they've got some games on the Zone. Yeah.
Because I was watching the Morecambe game yesterday, their first game back since all the troubles.
Yeah, they won.
And they beat Altrincham 2-1, 96 minutes or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's on the Zone. They've got the National League. I couldn't believe that. Because I was just flicking through trying to find it on different channels and stuff on my mate's Fire Stick. And it was on the Zone. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Found it, put it on the Zone. It's like, no way. The Zone is a little powerhouse now, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, I remember when it first started, it was more or less just boxing and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Now they cover everything.
Yeah.
Boxing, tennis, golf, everything.
Bit of everything, definitely.
Wrestling. Done really well. So we don't need to talk about Salah because everybody knows that Salah's probably the best player in the league at the moment. Just won the PFA award, didn't he?
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to win the Ballon d'Or?
No.
Do you not?
No.
I tend to agree with you. I think Dembele is going to win it.
Yeah, it's like what do I call it? It's like Eurovision Song Contest for the voting, isn't it, for the Ballon d'Or? Always seems to manage to get to somebody who's from Real Madrid or something.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Because if Salah doesn't win it this year, I don't think he'll ever win it.
No. I agree that Dembele was just different class in the Champions League.
Yeah, exactly. Dembele is brilliant. I think if Salah ever did go, for me, PSG have got the best two right wingers, I think, at the minute.
Michael Olise from Bayern Munich would be my choice. Young.
Yeah, he was good, wasn't he, at Palace?
Being good at Bayern and all, and apparently he's got a release clause in his contract.
The same as Diaz, though, isn't it? He's got 2 and 2.
Yeah.
I always try and keep an eye on our ex-players.
Yeah.
2 and 2. He did the Jota PlayStation celebration, didn't he? Which I really enjoyed. And then you've got Nunez. After we beat Bournemouth, he was straight on there, wasn't he? And congratulating the players and stuff. I think what happens with Liverpool is, which is very unlike any other team in England anyway, is once you've played for Liverpool, it leaves like a mark on you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because of the way the fans are.
It's like a family.
I mean, they treat Nunez like an absolute god, and he was shit. I mean, there's no going around it. He was shit, wasn't he?
Yeah. The flop. He definitely flopped.
But they didn't. They always backed him all the time. There's no other team for me in England that back the players like we do.
No.
I really don't. I know it sounds biased because I'm a Liverpool channel, but I don't honestly think that any other team in England back the players like we do.
No, we'll give them a chance. We do give them a chance. Not so Arsenal will just have one bad game and then they'll be on the backs of all the players straight away, won't they? Yeah. I think we're just different breed, I think.
Well, Scousers always say, don't they? They're not English, they're Scouse.
Yeah.
They don't. A lot of them say that they're not English, which we know they are English because they're in our country, but to them, they're not English, they're Scouse.
Yeah.
They're a very, very special fan base.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But so that's Salah covered anyway.
Yeah.
Gakpo, how do you think Gakpo's done in pre-season?
I think he's done all right, but I think he's been a bit selfish at times when he could have had an easy pass on and he's gone for goal or something. So because he had a bit more awareness around him, he could develop into a really good player. He is a good player, and he's done all right. But there's a couple of chances where he could have just squared it across the box and he's gone for goal or something. I just think he needs to have his third eye and look out for an easier pass rather than trying to go for goal all the time.
Yeah, well, before Diaz went to Bayern Munich, there was quite a lot of rumours that it was Gakpo or Diaz, wasn't there?
Yes,
Do,
yes.
do you think maybe we sold the wrong player?
No, because Gakpo's a lot younger than Diaz, isn't he? He's not even at his peak yet. But I do like Gakpo massively. I do really rate him. Just needs to have a bit more awareness about him, and I think if he could get into double figures for assists and goals, I think he'll be doing really well.
I think in a few years' time, maybe when he's like 27, 28 or something like that,
Yeah.
I think he could be the new Van Persie.
Yeah.
I think if you put him more central, because if you look at, for example, I know it's a completely different country, but Thierry Henry, when he came to Arsenal from Juventus, he was a left winger.
Yeah.
As soon as he went up front, it became iconic. I'm not saying that Gakpo's Thierry Henry.
No,
but
Ekitike's got more of a mould of him about Thierry Henry than Gakpo.
Yeah, I've read that a few times. Yeah, I can see that as well.
Yeah.
I can see. I mean, I don't think he's got the touch yet.
Not yet.
That Thierry Henry had. And I don't think he's as cute with his shots that Thierry Henry had, but he's only 22, 23. You know, when Thierry Henry was 22, 23, I don't think he was as good as Ekitike.
No, probably not.
I think as Thierry Henry got older, maybe 26, 27, that's when I think he became iconic. After that age, you know, right through at the end.
Oh, it's quality, wasn't it? Very good player.
So that's our starting 11.
It is.
Done and dusted. Finally.
Yes,
It's took us 40 minutes. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
I think we've covered most of it for the first video back, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, I've enjoyed catching up with you. Hopefully, it won't be 5.5 months.
Yeah, we'll try and do one a bit quicker.
The next one. What we'll try and do is, if we're both available, we'll try and cover one maybe once a fortnight or something like that on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I know originally we said once a month, didn't we? But I think
once a fortnight.
We got a bit rusty, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we let it slide too much. I mean, I know you've had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
You know, and I've just been working my tits off, holiday and family, and now the missus is working, so it became more difficult. But Sunday's a good day because I don't do anything on a Sunday. I'm usually free after about 6 o'clock, so we could always do one at a similar time, about 6:30.
Yeah.
You know, just for an hour.
Yeah.
Just a good catch up, and then, you know, if we get things like if we're playing on a Monday, Sunday's a good day to do. If we're playing on a Sunday, maybe a Saturday night, it just depends on when we're playing. I like to do them the day before we play, so then it covers a few things at once.
Yeah.
Because then we can both get our predicted teams in there, injury updates. That's what we haven't done. We haven't done an injury update, have we?
I did.
Oh, you've done it, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been when I was trying to find out about Chelsea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like I say, it's been great to catch up.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Enjoyed watching your videos. Keep going. Keep your head up. And remember, I'm always here if you need me.
I know.
Day or night. All right, brother.
All right, mate. Nice one.
Take it easy.
Take care, guys. Red Raw and out.